Hello India, welcome to Naipal Hamirpur. This is NCERT Math Solution for class 9th. Chapter 2 Polynomials. Let's continue with the exercise 2.4. Determine which of the following polynomial has x plus 1 as factor. So here we can see that if x plus 1 is a factor of any polynomial, then it should be equals to 0. So if we put x plus 1 equals to 0, then we may say that the value of x will be minus 1. So let's take the first part as px, polynomial x. So if we put the value of x, then it should be satisfied that there is no remainder. So let's continue it with px is equals to x cube plus x square plus x and plus 1. Let's put the value where we have got the x as minus 1. Cube of minus 1 plus square of minus 1 plus minus 1 and plus 1. Here we have cube of minus 1 will be minus 1, square of minus 1 will be plus 1 and minus 1 and again plus 1. So here it is 0. So we can say that x plus 1 is the factor of the polynomial px. X plus 1. So x plus 1 is the factor of given polynomial px. Let's continue to the second part, where we have x power 4 plus x to the power 3 plus x to the power 2 plus x plus 1 as any polynomial. Here also we have to determine, is this a factor or not. If it is a factor, then x plus 1 is equals to be 0, then we have got the value of minus 1. So just write that px, the polynomial which is given as x to the power 4 plus x to the power 3 plus x square plus x plus 1. Here write minus 1 to the power 4 plus minus 1 to the power 3 plus minus 1 to the power 2 plus minus 1 and plus 1. So in that case power 4 of minus 1 will be plus 1 and minus 1 to the power 3 will be minus 1. Minus 1 to the power 2 will be plus 1 and minus 1 plus 1. So in that case you can see that 3 positive and minus 2 negative. So we will have remainder as 1. If remainder is not equals to 0, then x plus 1 is not a factor of px. So let's continue to the third part. This is the second part, where the third part is taken as polynomial x. So again same part here, x plus 1 is equals to 0, then the value of x will be minus 1. Let's put it, polynomial is given as x to the power 4 plus 3x to the power 3 plus 3x to the power 2 plus x plus 1. Here if we put x as minus 1, then minus 1 to the power 4 plus 3 to be multiplied by minus 1 to the power 3 plus 3 to be multiplied with minus 1 to the power 2 and minus 1 plus 1. So, in that case here we have minus 1 power 4, it will become plus 1. If we take the cube of minus 1, then it is minus 1, and when it is multiplied by 3, it will become minus 3. And again for the next part, if we find out the square of minus 1, it is plus 1, and if it is multiplied by 3, it will become plus 3, and at the end you have minus 1 plus 1. So, here you can see that sum of positive integers will be 3 1 4 plus 1 5, and sum of negative integer will be 3 and 1 4. So, the answer is 1. Here we can say that if remainder is not equals to 0, then x plus 1 is not a factor of px, given polynomial px. It was the third part. Let us continue to the next part, where we have the given equation as px. If we put the value of p minus 1, whereas if it is a factor, then it should be equals to 0, then if it is equals to 0, then we get the value of x as minus 1. So, if we put the value, then we can say that cube of minus 1 minus square of minus 1 minus 2 plus root 2 to be multiplied by minus 1 and plus root 2 plus root 2. Plus root 2 is equals to p minus 1. So, here if we solve it further, then we get minus 1, and again this will be minus 1, as the square of minus 1 will be plus 1, and if it is multiplied by minus sign, then it will be minus 1, and this will become minus 2 and minus root 2, and if it is multiplied by minus 1, then again the sign will be changed to plus 2 and plus root 2, and at the end we have already as plus root 2. So, here we can see that minus 2 plus 2 and plus 2 root 2. So, here it should be cancelled and the answer will remain as 2 root 2. So, here also we can see that if there is r is not equals to 0, then x plus 1 is not a factor of px. Let us continue further to the next question, where we have use the factor theorem to determine whether gx is a factor of px in each of the following cases. When px is divided by gx, then there are two chances, whether if remainder equals to 0, then yes, it is a factor. If remainder is not equals to 0, then no, it is not a factor. Let us prove that for the first part. If we take gx as x plus 1, so we can find out the value of x. X plus 1 equals to 0, then x is equals to minus 1. Let us continue for the px, where px is given as 2x cube plus x square minus 2x minus 1. So, hereby we have to put the value of x as minus 1, 2 multiplied by minus 1 to the power 3 plus minus 1 to the power 2 minus 2 to be multiplied by minus 1 and minus 1. So, in that case cube of minus 1 is always minus 1, minus 1 multiplied by 2 minus 2, square of minus 1 will be plus 1, and minus 2 to be multiplied by minus 1, it will also be plus 2 and minus 1. Here you can see that it's crossed and minus 1 plus 1 will be crossed, so the remainder is 0. If the remainder is 0, then we can say if remainder is equals to 0, then x plus 1 is factor of Px, where x plus 1 is Gx. So, you can also write Gx or x plus 1. Let us continue to the second part. Well, we have to take x plus 2 equals to 0, then the value of x will be minus 2. Whether Px is given as x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. Just copy it down, x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. Now you have to put the value of x, whether you have got the x as equals to x cube, p x is as minus 2 equals to cube of minus 2 plus 3 multiplied by square of minus 2 plus 3 multiplied by minus 2 plus 1. In case of minus 2 cube, it will be minus 8, and square of minus 2 will be 4, and if 4 multiplied by 3, it will be 12. If we multiply 3 and 2, it will become minus 6, and there is plus 1. So, you can see here that minus 8 plus minus 6, it is minus 14, and 12 plus 1 is 13, which is not equals to 0. The answer will be minus 1. So, if the answer is minus 1, you can say that if remainder is not equals to 0, then Gx is not a factor of Px. Let us continue to the next part, where we have the third part as Px equals to x cube minus 4x square plus x plus 6, whether Gx is given as x minus 3. Let us take x minus 3 equals to 0. So, if it is factor, then x value will be plus 3. Let us continue. If we put the x as 3, then it should be equals to 0 for having a factor. Cube of 3 minus 4 cube of square of 3 plus 3 plus 6. Cube of 3 will be 3 3 is 9, 3 is 27. Square of 3 is 9, 9 4 is 36, and 6 plus 3 9. So, if you add them, then you will get 27 plus 9 is 36 minus 36. So, the answer will be 0. And again, if remainder is equals to 0, then Gx is a factor of Px. So, you have already done with it. Now, let us continue with the question number next. Find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of Px in each of the following cases. Here you have the first part as Px equals to x square plus x plus k. Now I would like to tell you, if x minus 1 is a factor, then we can put the value of x minus 1 equals to 0, then x will be 1. So in this case, if we put value of x, then we will get the value of k. Let's do the first part. Px is given as x square plus x plus k. Here you can see p as 1 equals to square of 1 plus 1 plus k. P1 is to be taken as 0, square of 1 will be 1 plus 1 plus k. 1 plus 1 2 plus k. So in the next step, value of k will be minus 2. So if you got the value, then you have to find it out. This is the value which you are looking for. Let's continue with the second part, where we have Px equals to 2x square plus kx plus root 2. Again, just take x minus 1 equals to 0 and value of x will be 1. Let's write Px equals to 2x square plus kx plus root 2. Whether you have the Px as P1 equals to 2 multiplied by 1 square plus k multiplied by 1 plus root 2, and in the next step, whether P1 will becomes 0, square of 1 will be 1, to be multiplied by 2 will be 2 plus k and plus root 2. Whether 2 plus root 2 plus k equals to 0, then k will be minus part to be taken as common and 2 plus root 2. In other words, you can also say that k will be minus 2 minus root 2. So you have already find out this is also the value of k and this is also the value of k. Let's move on to the next part, in which we have Px is given as kx square minus root 2x plus 1. If it is a factor, then take is equals to 0, then the value of x will be 1. Let's do the part. Px is given as k x square minus root 2 power x plus 1. So here you can see that x square will be as it is and Px will become P1, and in the next step minus root 2 1 plus 1. So here you can see that P1 will become 0 and it will become k minus root 2 the power 2. So here you will get k minus 2 is equals to 0, then value of k will be 2. You have already searched for. So in this way we have find out the value of third part. Let's move on to the next part, whether we have the fourth part as Px is given equals to kx square minus 3x plus k, in which x minus 1 is a factor. So let's take it to 0, then we will get the value of x as 1. Put it P1 equals to k multiplied by square of 1 minus 3 multiplied by 1 plus k, and it will equals to 0, then it will become k minus 3 and it will also become k. Here you can see that k plus k will be 2k minus 3 is equals to 0, then 2k will become equals to 3, and if we find out the value of k, then it will be equals to 3 upon 2. This is the value you are looking for. Let's continue to the next part. factorize 12x square minus 7x plus 1. So you have to make a change here. This is 1. Don't get confused with it. Let's continue it. What should we have to do first? We have to use splitting method here. What is splitting method? We have to find a number whose sum is minus 7, which is the middle term, and the product of the first term and the last term, and we get the number as, here we have number as, product will be 12 1 ja 12, and such numbers whose product is 12. We have to search two numbers whose product is 12 and sum will equals to minus 7. Now let's check it out. 7 will be minus 4 and minus 3. So let's check for it. 12x square minus 4x minus 3x plus 1. If we move further, then we will take 4x as common, 3x minus 1, and if we take minus 1 as common, then we will get 3x minus 1 here too. So we can get 4x minus 1 as the factor and 3x minus 1 also. So let's continue to the next part. X square plus 7x plus 3. The product will be such numbers is 2 3 is 6. 2 multiplied by 3 will be 6, and such numbers sum should be equals to plus 7. Let's continue it with whose product will be 6 and sum will be 7. Is there any number such numbers? So we can get 6 1 ja 6, so sum will be 7 and the product will be 6. Let's continue it with 2x square plus 6x plus x plus 3. Let's take 2x as common and x plus 3 plus 1 to be taken as common, and x plus 3 will be the same digit. 2x plus 1 is the first factor and x plus 3 is the second factor. Let's continue to the next part. For the third part, where we have 6x square plus 5x minus 6. So the product of two numbers which we are looking for will be 6 6 is 36 minus 36, and sum will be equals to plus 5. The middle term is the sum and product of first and last term. Let's check it out. 12 3 is 36, but we cannot get 5. 9 4 is 36, yes, we can get 5. So we can get 9 4 is. So which number will be positive? Plus will be positive and 9 4 will be negative. So if we multiply both of them, the first number will be 9 and second number will be 4. Let's take them. 6x square plus 9x minus 4x minus 6. Continue it with, take 3x as common, 2x plus 3, and just take minus 2x common, x plus 3. So we can get here 2x. you have already found out the two factors 3x minus 2 and 2x plus 3. Let's continue with the fourth part. Whether we have 3x square minus x minus 4. So product should be equals to 3 multiplied by minus 4 equals to minus 12, and sum will be equals to minus 1. So let's check out the number whose product is minus 12 and sum will be minus 1. So we can take 4 3s are 12 minus 4 and plus 3, the sum will be minus 1 and the product will be 12. Let's check them out. 3x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 4, where should we can take the x as common, 3x minus 4. So take plus 1 as common, 3x minus 4. X plus 1 is the first factor and 3x minus 4 is the second factor. Let's continue with the next question. Factorize x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So first of all, we have given a equation, as you can see. So we have to check the factors in plus minus 1 or plus minus 2. So it means it may be plus 1, it may be minus 1, it may be plus 2 or it may be minus 2. These are the values for x. So by which method we can check them? We have to use trial and error method. Which method? Trial and error method. How can we get this method? Let's try it. We have to put one by one. Let's take the value of x plus 1. Then hereby the factor will be x minus 1. Hereby the factor will be x plus 1. Hereby the factor will be x minus 2. Hereby the factor will be x plus 2. Where in which of the values satisfies, then we can take the factor. Let's take plus 1. Px, we are doing the first part here, equals to x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Here p and the first one is 1. So here we can take cube of 1 minus 2 multiplied by square of 1 minus 1 and plus 2. So it will become 0 and right hand also be equals to 0. So here cube of 1 will be 1 and it will become minus 2, this will be minus 1 and the next will be plus 2. So here you can see this is equals to 0. So we can take it as factor. X, it means x minus will be one factor of it. Let's do the next part. Now we have to divide it to get the more factors. So if we further divide it, we will get the further factors. Let's continue it with, by which number we have to divide? X minus 1. And which number we have to divide? What the question was. So now we are going to divide by x minus 1, x cube minus 2x square minus x and plus 2. So hereby first of all we should have to multiply it with x square. So we will get x cube and minus 1, it will become minus x square. After subtracting we get minus x square, because the minus x square of the below term will become plus x square. In that case there is nothing remains. So copy down the next part where we have x square minus x plus 2. So now this time we have to multiply it with minus 1, minus x, sorry, this is minus x. Now let's multiply it with minus x square and it will become minus x. So hereby this will become 0 and minus plus x, this will be plus x and it will become minus 2x. So hereby carry down the plus 2. Now we can say we have to multiply it with minus 2. So just take minus 2x plus 2. So the remainder will be 0 and either we have to take the factor of this. By further factorization of x square minus x minus 2. Let's continue it with, we have to get the product as minus 2 and the sum as minus 1. The two number will be 2 1 ja 2. So let's take x square minus 2x plus x minus 2. So we can take x as common and it will become x minus 2 and plus 1 will be common, x minus 2. So there will be factor as x minus 2 and x plus 1. So these are the two factors which we have to find out, and the third factor, as we have already known, this is x minus 1. So we can write all factors of Px are x minus 1, x plus 1 and x minus 2. Let's continue it with the second part, whether we have x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. Again the same part, I have already told you that you have to use plus minus 1 or plus minus 2. First you have to use trial and error method. Take plus 1, take plus 2, take minus 1, take minus 2. If these are the value of x which satisfies, then there will be factors as x minus 1, x minus 2, x plus 1 and x plus 2. So in the next case, let's check out which one satisfies, and hereby we will check the first term first. Px to be taken as equation polynomial given us x cube minus 3x square minus 9x and minus 5. So hereby we are going to use 1. So let's take 1 equals to cube of 1 minus 3 multiplied by square of 1 minus 9 into 1 minus 5. Hereby we can see that cube of 1 will be 1 and minus 3 minus 9 and minus 5. So it's not seems to be equals to 0, but we have to solve it. So we can write here minus 9 3 12 12 5 17. So it is equals to minus 16, which is not equals to 0. So it is not a factor. So this is not a factor. Now let's check the next part, whether we have taken as plus 2. Let's continue it with, first of all I am going to erase this part. So let's continue it with, we have to take now 2. If we are getting the 2, then we have to take the cube of 2 minus 3 multiplied by square of 2 and 9 multiplied by 2 minus 5. In the next case, cube of 2 will be 8 minus 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12 minus 9 2s are 18 and minus 5. Again here we can see that 18 plus 12 is equal to minus ka 30 and minus 5 and plus 8. So if we do further, 8 minus 35 is equals to 35 minus 8 is 5 3 27 minus 27, which is not equals to 0. So this is also not a factor of the given polynomial. Let's check the next part. Whether we will check the next part as, I am just erasing what I have done and I am just checking the next part for the polynomial, which will be factor. If it is factor, then we can move further, otherwise we have to take the factor which it would. This is trial and error method, so we will get errors. Now let's take minus 1. So cube of minus 1 minus 3 multiplied by square of minus 1 minus 9 multiplied by minus 1 and minus 5. Here we can see it will be minus 1, it will be minus 3, as the square of minus 1 will be plus 1, and if it multiplied by minus 3 it will be minus 3, and it will be plus 9 because minus 9 when multiplied by minus 1 the answer will be in positive sign. There is minus 5. So hereby we can conclude that 9 and minus 9 is equals to 0. So we can say that, so x plus 1 is factor. So if it is a factor, then we have to move further. Let's move further. What we have to do right now? Now we have to divide it. Let's divide it with minus x plus 1 divided x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. Now we will write here the part. How many times? X square. What will come? X cube and plus x square. After subtracting, it will become minus 4x square and it comes nothing. Copy down the next part, minus 9x minus 5. So how many times? Minus 4x time, minus 4x time. It will become minus 4x square and it will become minus 4x. After subtracting, you will get 9 minus 4 will be minus 5x minus 5. How many times should we have to multiply? Minus 5 times. Let's continue, minus 5x and minus 5. The answer will be nothing. So what we have to do the further factorization? X square minus 4x minus 5. Let's continue with. Come on, let's remove this part. Come on, get the cleared area. If it is further, then the product is equals to minus 5 and the sum equals to minus 4. So if we check it further, then 4 1 ja 4. So 4 1 ja 4. So product cannot be 5. So let's take the more. 5 1 ja 5. So let's continue with x square minus 5x minus x, so sorry, it will be plus x to get minus 4 and minus 5. So hereby we can take the x as common, x minus 5 and plus 1 x minus 5. So the next two factor will be x plus 1 and x minus 5. So at the end we have concluded that the factor given us will be x plus 1, x minus 5, and the third factor, as we have x plus 1 which we have taken in division, here it is given. So we can take these factors. So these are the three factors of the given polynomial. Let's continue with the third part. The same process will be repeated. Third part, just take as plus minus 1 and plus minus 2. So in that case you will have to take minus 1 first, plus 1, minus 2 and plus 2. If this is a factor, then you can write it as x plus 1. If this is factor, then you can write it as x minus 1. If is minus 2 is factor, then it is x plus 2. If it is factor, then you can write x minus 2. Let's check it with the first part. So if we take the value of x as minus 1, so write the px as given, px is equals to x power 3 plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. So let's take the x as minus 1, cube of minus 1 plus 13 multiplied by square of minus 1 plus 32 to be multiplied by minus 1 plus 20. So hereby we have it should be equals to 0, minus 1 square of minus 1 will be 1, so it will be plus 13, 32 will be minus, and hereby we will have plus 20. So if we add the positive integers, this will be 33, and if we add negative integers, then it will also 33. So we can take here 0 equals to 0. So x plus 1 is factor. So we have taken out the first factor. Then we have to divide x plus 1, the number which is given to us, x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. How many times should we have to divide first? X square times. So it will become x cube and plus x square. If we subtract it, then we will get 13 minus 1 will be 12x square, and it will be crossed. And copy down the next part, 32x plus 20. So how many times should we have to multiply it? Plus 12x plus 12x. So it will become 12x square, and 12 1 is 12 plus 12x. So after subtracting, this will become 0 and this will become 32 minus 12 will be 20x plus 20. Now this time we have to multiply it with plus 20. This is 20. So 20x plus 20, and there will be no remainder. If there is no remainder, then we can say this is the factor. So now for further factorization, we have to use some area. So I am going to erase some parts from it. Let's erase the division part. So then after we will get the thing as further factorization, where product should be equals to 20 and sum should be equals to 12. We can get here 10 to the 20 and 10 to the 12, 10 plus 2 12. So hereby we can say that x square plus 10x plus 2 x plus 20. Here we can get at x to be taken as common, x plus 10, and plus to be taken as common, x plus 10. So hereby x plus 2 and x plus 10 are the factors which we have already find out. And I would like to tell you that we have already found one factor the earlier. So what will be that? That is x plus 1. So we can say that x plus 1 is the factor, and hereby we have the more factor as x plus 2 and x plus 10. Now you have all factors as x plus 1, x plus 2 and x plus 10. So you have 3 factors. Let's move on to the next part where we have is equals to px. Now by trial and error method we have to check plus minus 1 and plus minus 2. So in this way minus 1 equals to x, then the factor will be x plus 1. If plus 1 is value of x, then the factor will be x minus 1. If minus 2 is the factor as x, then we can take x plus 2. If plus 2 is equals to x, then we can say x minus 2 is the factor of the given polynomial. Let's check it out. If px is given as this, then let's take p value of x as minus 1. So we can take here 2 minus 1 power 3 plus minus 1 to the power 2 minus 2 multiplied by minus 1 and minus 1. So it will be minus 2 and it will be plus 1, it will be plus 2 and it will be plus minus 1. So here you can see minus 2 plus 2 minus 1 plus 1 is equals to 0, is equals to 0, equals to 0. So x plus 1 is factor of px given polynomial. So by this case you have to divide it. Now we have to divide x plus 1 to y. So this is not x, this is y. In the term of y, so it will be y. Let's take y and y, and y plus 1 to be divided by 2y cube plus y square minus 2y minus 1. If we divide it, then 2y square, it will become 2y cube and plus 2y square. Now this would be crossed and minus 2y and plus y square minus y square will remain. Minus 2y and minus y will be carried down as it is. So now we have to multiply it with minus y. So it will become minus y square and minus y. So hereby we can conclude minus y will remain and it will be crossed, minus y minus 1. So if we multiply it with by minus 1, then minus y minus 1. So there is no remainder left. Now we have to further factorize 2y square minus y minus 1. Let's continue. First we need to get a space. If we need some space, then what should we have to do? We have to erase some part of our work. So let's erase. After erasing, we have got enough part. Now for further factorizing, we will get sum as minus y and product as minus 2. So when we add 2 1 ja 2, then we will get 2y square minus 2y plus y and minus 1. So 2y will be getting common, y minus 1 plus 1 to be taken as common, y minus 1. So here you will get 2y plus 1, y minus 1, and already y plus 1 was your factor. So these are the three factors which you are looking for. Thank you for watching. Join us if you get full knowledge regarding to it. Please like, comment, subscribe and share this video to your friends. You can also ask your doubts without any charge. Have a good day.